The context: a prophet in despair. The prophet Elijah had just experienced one of the greatest highs of his life. He had confronted the prophets of the false god Baal on Mount Carmel and witnessed God sending fire from heaven, proving he was the one true God. Yet, immediately after this victory, Queen Jezebel threatened to kill him. Exhausted, afraid, and feeling completely alone, Elijah fled for his life into the wilderness. The journey to Horeb. He traveled for 40 days and nights, all the way to Mount Horeb, also known as Mount Sinai, where God had given the law to Moses. He was spiritually and physically depleted. He found a cave and took shelter there. The word of the Lord. Then the word of the Lord came to him. "What are you doing here, Elijah?" Elijah poured out his heart in a lament that was both defensive and despairing. "I have been very zealous for the Lord God Almighty. The Israelites have rejected your covenant, torn down your altars, and put your prophets to death with the sword. I am the only one left, and now they are trying to kill me too." The revelation on the mountain. God did not directly answer Elijah's complaint. Instead, he instructed him, "Go out and stand on the mountain in the presence of the Lord, for the Lord is about to pass by." Then a dramatic sequence of events unfolded. 1. A great and powerful wind tore the mountains apart and shattered the rocks. But the Lord was not in the wind. 2. After the wind, there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. 3. After the earthquake, a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. After the fire, there came a gentle whisper. Some translations call it a still small voice. When Elijah heard this whisper, he pulled his cloak over his face in reverence and went out to stand at the mouth of the cave. The conversation in the whisper. The same question came again from the gentle whisper. "What are you doing here, Elijah?" Elijah gave the exact same word-for-word answer as before, still stuck in his despair. The grace-filled commission. God, in his patience, did not scold Elijah for his repetitive despair. Instead, he gave him 3 practical tasks to do: anoint new kings and a new prophet named Elisha, who would be his successor. And then, in the most gentle and comforting part of the message, God told him, "Yet I reserve 7,000 in Israel, all whose knees have not bowed down to Baal and whose mouths have not kissed him." Elijah was not, in fact, alone. The meaning of the story. This story is a powerful reminder that God is not always found in the dramatic, earth-shattering events. While he can be in the wind, earthquake, and fire, he often chooses to speak most clearly in the quiet, gentle moments of our lives. When we are burned out, afraid, and feeling isolated, God meets us not with a rebuke for our weakness, but with a quiet presence, a gentle whisper, and a practical path forward. He reminds us that we are never truly alone.